probably I would see like, all right, if you just cut it down, what you're trying to do, if you then start succeeding, then the issue was overwhelm.
Hmm.
If, you can't really cut it down too much more, then either you're, lazy or you've got some kind of like fundamental sort of like psychological mindset problems. It's like you got some kind of deeper issue. And so what I would do then is like if I was working with you as a client, it's like, all right, we got something really focused, you're interested in it and it's not super hard, but you're still not doing it, then we'd have to figure out, all right, what's happening there. So, I'd be like, all right, well, when it's time for you to go and do that thing, what happens in your head? What happens in your heart? What comes up? We got to find there's some kind of negative self-talk or limiting belief or something going on there that's stopping you. So otherwise, you should be able to do it because everyone's, I think powerful enough to get their next step going.
One thing I would say that helps me is I started doing Pomodoro technique, not because like what I did was because I would at first I would make to-do lists like everyone does, and then they're arbitrary, right? So some days I would check off all the items of my to-do list, but I would feel good about myself, but I didn't really accomplish a lot. It was just that they were easy tasks and they just happen. And other days I wouldn't check everything off on my to-do list, but I'd work really hard and do a really good job, and I'd feel like crap because I didn't check off some arbitrary items on a list. So I started doing Pomodoros and I started saying, okay, I'm going to do 10 Pomodoro a day, Pomodori, I guess. And that was my criteria for success. And when I started doing that, it's not arbitrary. Then I know whether I'm lazy or not, right? Because if I got all of those Pomodori done, then if I didn't get done what needed to be done, it was a prioritization problem and not a laziness problem. But if I didn't get the Pomodori done, it's a laziness problem. So for me, it gave me a way to be more consistent with that, and I could sort it out and figure out, there were times when I was lazy and I was like, okay, yeah, you're not getting it. Like if I got everything done, if I did the work that I set out to do, which just like Mark was saying, 4 to 5 hours of focus work, that's the max that pretty much anyone can really do, then I knew I was putting in the work and it was something else. So